Greetings, dear listeners. Hope you're all doing well. As I said in my upload on James Donnelly, I had acquired a whole bunch of books about the Black Donnellys and the Donnelly Massacre, and I wondered if you'd be interested in me reviewing any of the books on the Gallows channel. So today I'm just going to mention the books that I have, and you can let me know in the comments if you would like me to review any particular title. Now, the most famous book about the Donnellys is The Black Donnellys by Thomas P. Kelley. If you've read a book on the Donnellys or are aware of any books about the Donnellys, this is the one you probably know about. Thomas P. Kelley was a guy who billed himself as the king of Canadian pulp writers, and he appeared in Weird Tales 3 different times. This is probably the first book that was written about the Black Donnellys, and it sold 400,000 copies in paperback. It was published by Harlequin Books, of the famous Harlequin romances, and it was one of their best-selling titles of all time. So it was a Canadian title. So this is the numero uno book about the Black Donnellys, and the one I'm sort of inclined to want to review, or at least read so I can better understand the books that came after. I mentioned that Kelley liked to bill himself as the king of Canadian pulps. He wrote a number of true crime paperbacks, such as this one here, Famous Canadian Crimes from 1949. And if you're interested in more information about that, let me know in the comments as well. So what else do I have? I have The Donnellys Must Die, written by Orlo Miller. Orlo Miller was an Anglican clergyman. I believe he was the minister in Point Edward, Ontario, one of my favorite little towns. And he wrote extensively about the Donnellys. He wrote a true crime book, and this is the true crime book, but he also wrote a novel called The Donnellys Must Die. So let me know if you'd be interested in learning more about that. Now, one of the books I used as a source for my James Donnelly video was John Little's The Donnellys, and he has a 2-volume set, and these are very substantial books, so I think you'd probably get the true facts, the true information about the case from these. I had made use of volume 1, and as I say, it's extensively researched and footnoted, so let me know if you would like me to read these 2-volume set, and I will soldier my way through it. And finally, now much as I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this, I was a drama student, and back during the 70s, the big plays, the big new plays that were going on now were being written by James Reaney, and he wrote a trilogy of plays about the Donnellys. And I've never actually seen any of these plays. There were Sticks and Stones, the St. Nicholas Hotel, and Handcuffs. So if you would be interested in me reading these plays and seeing if I could track down maybe some performances on YouTube, let me know in the comments. And if I don't choke to death first, I will proceed. So that's our books. The Donnellys, plays by James Reaney. The extensive, heavy-duty 2-volume set, The Donnellys by John Little. Yes, it is John. The Donnellys Must Die by Orlo Miller. And The Black Donnellys by Thomas P. Kelley. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to review any of these particular titles. And I'll see you in the next upload. And remember, if you're born to hang, you'll never be shot. Cheers.